Monday, January 4th, 1993.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Gibbons.
Happy New Year.
You're back.
You're back.
War has spawned some spin-offs with women taking charge.
She is the only person who really ever tells the captain off, who has the freedom to walk into his ready room and say, hey, sit down and just listen to what the deal is right now.
The women of Star Trek have come a long way since the 60s. We'll show you how they've changed in our Inside Story.
Went where no man had gone before, and that meant women took a back seat on the Starship Enterprise.
Now, she does a good job, all right. It's just that I can't get used to having a woman on the bridge.
That was then, this is now. We'll show you how times have changed in deep space. The Inside Story is next. For women that are light years away from the series that started it all, Majel Barrett has been a part of the Star Trek universe from the very beginning, and we've asked her to be our special correspondent as we go where no woman has gone before in today's Inside Story.
Even though it is set in the 24th century, Star Trek has long been considered an accurate mirror reflecting society in this century. And in that mirror, the changing role of women in the real world has been a significant part of the Star Trek legacy.
Oh, I've got such deliciously exciting news. You're going to be absolutely thrilled.
My own flamboyant costumes for a recurring role on Star Trek The Next Generation symbolize just how much has changed for women since the original Star Trek was first broadcast in 1966.
I'm still your superior officer. So get with it, mister.
Back then, it was short skirts, tight tunics, beehive hairdos, go-go boots, and bare midriffs, which imitated the style of the time. And just like real life, in the first episode, officers like myself didn't get enough respect.
Now, she does a good job, all right. It's just that I can't get used to having a woman on the bridge.
Because the network objected to a woman second in command, I was recast as Nurse Chapel, leaving only Nichelle Nichols on the bridge.
Hailing frequencies open, sir.
Nichelle played the communications officer, Lieutenant Uhura. But in keeping with the times, she was not to be trusted with command authority.
As a matter of fact, when 1, 2, and 3 in command went off the ship, they would have a male ensign take over the ship before they had Uhura, who was a lieutenant at the time.
6 years ago, Star Trek The Next Generation clearly demonstrated that attitudes had changed regarding women. The new program began to take a more modern view of women in society, and women's roles got better and stronger.
The ship's security officer was a woman, as was the ship's doctor. Marina Sirtis played the ship's counselor.
She is the only person who really ever tells the captain off, who has the freedom to walk into his ready room and say, hey, sit down and just listen to what the deal is right now.
Now Star Trek takes another step forward for women as the new adventure series Deep Space Nine debuts across the country. And this time, the women are not only beautiful and very intelligent, they have power.
Battle stations.
Nana Visitor plays a humanoid first officer on a remote space station. She is often placed in command.
To be playing a humanoid, an aggressive female who has power and who takes power, even when maybe it's not hers to have, and who can be wrong in that sense, who isn't this perfect person, that's incredibly exciting.
Star Trek has come a long way from the days of go-go boots and short skirts and hot pink lipstick. And as it continues to reflect the changes for women in the 20th century, it makes perfect sense that one day a woman will sit here where she belongs, in the captain's chair. Aboard the Starship Enterprise, this is Majel Barrett for Entertainment Tonight.
Thanks, Majel. Best Dressed, 93. Come on. When Majel appears on Deep Space Nine, it will make her the only actor ever to appear in all 3 of the Star Trek series. Star Trek Deep Space Nine begins airing in syndication this week.